Y'all just saw what I saw. Yes, you did. At this point, it is safe to say that, Liema is a gone girl. If I've ever seen anybody gone in the history of Big Brother in Africa, from the shores of Africa, this is one of them. And I mean, aside the ones who have gotten married, I mean, people who in the show to just let it all out. Now, of course, it is not new that Loving Up has started engracing the show, and that is why we created the Lovers Corner. And it seems like Liema and Jareed are going to take the spotlight. So, of course, if you want to hear all the gossip in this particular video, how the kiss happened and all that, stick around till the end. If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Click on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make. Don't forget to share comments down below and also share this video so the more people can get to see. Now let's get right into it. So yesterday, I think the day was already rounding up, but then these two had to seclude themselves in the room. That is like the orange room downstairs. And Liema had to go to her bag and bring a photo album, which had her family members and herself in it. And then she, gave it to Jareed so he could look through. It is one of the things people do when they are interested in you, either as a friend or someone they're, attracted to, and they want that person to get to know them. I want you to get to know me. This is one of the ways to do that. So she brought it, and he was slipping through from the first to the last. I mean, he was slipping and smiling and asking, is this your mom? Oh, she looks good. And what about this person? Who is this? This person looks good too. Is that you? Look at how your hands are so small. You're so cute. And they would laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. I'm like, okay. They would go on, and then I think there were pictures of her smoking weed. And he was like, oh my God, you actually smoke? And he laughed it up, but she was like, it's just a little bit of blunt. I just take blunt, nothing else. I said, that's cool. And this also pointed out to the fact that I think I saw a housemate who was smoking yesterday. That should be Papa Ghost, right? Soon enough, they were done from before, and maybe their backs were aching and stuff. Because I remember him telling her, is she comfortable down there? And she was like, oh yeah, let me just adjust the pillow. She adjusted the pillow and then placed her head on his body. And then soon enough, they moved on to the bed, covered with a little bit of blanket, because y'all know by now that the Big Brother house, be it that it is cold or hot, inside the Big Brother's house will always be cold. The AC runs 24/7 to make them start wanting to, cuddle and, be with someone, right? And then they were on top there and were talking about relationships this time. And here she was talking about how she would react if a guy goes bad, when a relationship goes bad, how will each of them react? She said that she would just become petty towards the guy. She would become nonchalant and probably saucy and rude. And he just kept listening, and she added that, she's just looking at it that if he changed his attitude, but the fact that she feels she doesn't really know him so much, and then he has the potentials to change because of the way his personality comes off as, and that she would become definitely petty to him. He laughed it off, and she asked him, what about him? And he was like, he just thinks about how if a girl goes bad with him, how he would react, but it's not something serious. Life happens. Now, they moved on from that to him see, but, he doesn't see that with her because, she is his best friend. And I'm like, ooh, boy, excuse me, girl, did he just put you in the friend zone? Because we really need to understand what is happening here. And she turned and looked at him and was like, really? So I'm guessing she was taking it in a very sweet way, but it came off as they just like friend zone or friend with benefit thingy. But no, she doesn't see it that way. And that's why I'm saying that she's a gone girl. Because she continued owing, and then soon she placed her head on his shoulder. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And she hugged him, and he had to hug her back. I'm like, Auntie, this boy is saying something that he's probably not saying. What if you keep your mind open and just not play into the trap? I'm not saying that he's necessarily going to trap you, because their vibe is giving Javon, Juicy J and Yvonne of BB Titans. But it is what it is, right? I just don't know how to feel about it. This is too quick. 72 to 90 days is such a long time. Can you guys keep this energy till then? Because either way, at some point she was kind of like almost falling sleepy, and she was like, oh, I wouldn't like it if I fall asleep and you leave this place. And he was like, oh no, he's not going to fall asleep. After all, he likes it here, but he's kind of having a hard on. I'm like, hey, that is it. Say the truth. This is what has been up all this while. That's how you enjoy it. After all, he said it from the show, so it's still what it is, right? And then here was the two besties, like I said yesterday, Chuenzaa and Yolanda. They came in and they're like, ooh, okay. And then Chuenzaa was like, you know what? Enjoy your time, because there is a line waiting. So enjoy your time. You're the first. I will be the next. And they laughed it off. Like, even though they laughed it off, I think Chuenzaa was kind of serious. Like, Chuenzaa had seen the energy. People get to feel each other's energy, right? Chuenzaa has perceived or felt the energy from Jareed. Jareed is someone that is cool with queer people, and he does not mind having one as a bestie. But then aside that, Chuenzaa possibly sees the energy of something can possibly happen between Jareed and another man. Anyways, he later said he was joking about it. And then here was Yolanda, who picked up the picture album of, Liema. And she was like, oh my God, is this you? It's so cute. And Liema was like, no, start from the beginning. And then here was Yolanda. She took that album to Chuenzaa, and they were looking through it. And soon enough, she came back and was like, is this your father? And she was like, yeah. Yolanda literally immediately started crushing. She's like, oh no, I like your father. I'm going to be around your father. How old is he? 40 something. Damn. Okay. I'm 33, so I'm gunning for your father. Anyways, when they were done, they left that place, and it was nighttime. It was nighttime, and a lot happened during the night. What is that a lot? There was a long session of kissing between Liema and Jareed. Now, the housemates were all sleeping, some were snoring. People coupled up in the night. I think Z and what's his name? Young Pappy, they actually slept on the same bed. And then the camera kept going back to Liema and Jareed. And luckily, we caught them when they were kissing. They kept kissing and kissing. And I feel that deep down in my heart, the only reason why Jareed didn't go down, like move his hand around her body, is because he's trying to have a self-control, so this girl doesn't necessarily feel like maybe that's all he wants. But another kissing happening. So this ship is practically sailing. It just started and left the shore. Let's see how far it's gonna go.